up, Big Rat? 3-10 back at it. It's just me, a little quick video. I'm going to try to defend Koko B. Ware's Hall of Fame induction. I know I might not be successful, but I'm going to give it a shot. Alright, I'm going to start by saying, recently, for like the past 5 years, when me and my brother watched, old school wrestling, Koko B. Ware was like my favorite. It was our favorite. We thought he was cool, invigorating, and the Birdman. It was different. You guys know I hate this lamp with a passion. Yay! So I liked watching him wrestle. He was a great wrestler for one. You can't deny he was a great wrestler. He could kick like no other. There's a reason they called him the Birdman. Now, glorified jobber. Maybe that's a little much. To say he never won any titles is blasphemy. He was very successful on several independent scenes. I know not many of them make any sense. But, heads up on this, the United States Wrestling Association, that was one of the big time independents back then. And he defeated Jerry Lawler for the title. And trust me, Jerry Lawler, like True Story said it best, Jerry Lawler has by far defeated Ric Flair's record. Jerry Lawler must have won the Memphis title 1,000 times. And that might actually be an understatement. He won it so many times. And for Koko B. Ware to beat Jerry Lawler, that's like Billy Kidman. No, since that's already happened. That's like Jamie Noble pinning Hulk Hogan cleanly. So for Koko B. Ware to beat someone as big as Lawler, that's a feat. Now, Koko B. Ware, back in the WWE, they were trying to get to a new, younger audience, a lot younger audience, and Koko B. Ware was one of the main guys to do that. All the kids loved to see Koko B. Ware and the Birdman. I'll just give you a great example. For the past 5 years, whenever you watch old school wrestling, Koko B. Ware is me and my brother's favorite wrestler to watch. Okay. Obviously, I don't think he's better than Savage or Steamboat. I mean like, one of the character wrestlers they don't get to see. Not the guys already established. When I say going back watching old school wrestling, I mean watching wrestlers who you never get to see much of. And wrestlers who you never really hear about. And out of all of them, Koko B. Ware was definitely one of my favorites. Possibly my favorite. Once again, this is like characters like Adrian Adonis and Butch Reed, guys like that. Koko B. Ware was one of our favorites because that's what he did. He captivated the children audience. He really helped WWE get more to children. Like I remember when I was a kid watching the Glasses and Frankie and the Birdman. He was one of the most charismatic wrestlers that I've ever seen. He formed a tag team with Owen Hart called High Energy. I know nothing ever came of it, but they were a very good tag team. They could fly. So, I liked Koko B. Ware. I'm happy he's in the Hall of Fame. And, come on, this is not as bad as, like, William the Refrigerator Perry, because I don't believe in celebrity inductions. And if you're going to invite any celebrity, beat Mr. T. But Mr. T's being a pussy, and he's not going in because they invited in pre-rose. Or at least Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor and Mr. T should have been called first over The Fridge and Pete Rose. Because Lawrence Taylor main evented WrestleMania, as did Mr. T. So I'm not upset with Koko B. Ware, and Spitternet, I know you don't like him because you think he's a glorified jobber, and he might be, but I think it's a little harsh though. He did some traits for World Wrestling Federation and his career. Don't say he accomplished nothing. Like I said, Jerry Lawler was almost untouchable. I mean, yes, winning the title 100 times means he lost it 100 times, but like every time he would lose it, he would get it back immediately. He was like the top guy in Memphis for sure. No one was bigger than him. Like if I say Ric Flair was a weak opponent because he lost the title 16 times, that's not true. He's one of the greatest. So, and Jerry Lawler was just that established. And for Koko B. Ware to beat Jerry Lawler, that's something. Koko B. Ware really helped captivate the young audience. They did. You can't convince me that they didn't. Of course, do I think wrestlers should have gone instead of Koko? Yes. I believe DiBiase should be there. I don't think he is. Jake. I'm talking like character wrestlers. Don't give me Savage, who I know should be in. Or, who's another famous guy that's not in? Savage should be in. I even think the Warrior should be in. I know they don't really like him. that much because they thought, he was a bunch of that crap, but he did establish a lot for the WWE. He helped a lot with the children audience. WrestleMania 6 was one of the greatest WrestleManias ever. Ultimate Warrior helped a lot, whether you guys want to deny it or not. He did. Of course, once again, you guys thought they wouldn't bring in Mr. T because Mr. T threatened to not show up at WrestleMania if his friends didn't get front row seats. So hear this. If they turned out Warrior because Warrior threatened Vince McMahon the day before SummerSlam for money, and I know drug problems, yada, 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 but Mr. T, who wouldn't show up at WrestleMania just so his friends could have a front row seat, and they offered Mr. T the Hall of Fame, but he rejected. So really, Warrior kind of should be in my opinion. Warrior, Savage, DiBiase, Jake, I think Rude should be in the Hall of Fame. But yes, I do agree others should have come before him, but I think Koko Ware was very underrated. He had the talent, whether you guys like it or not. He had the talent, and they used him right. They gave him the perfect character. They don't want to establish him more than what he already was. In my opinion, I think it's not a bad decision, and I gotta go now. So I'm sorry. So I'm Big Rat. 3, 10, out. Peace.